Hey Gearheads, it's BD from Beans and Notes. Welcome to the first episode of the Gear Gathering. Today is March 24th, 2025, and today's episode is an opening. Is it a Squire? This is Reverb's St. Patty's Day gift for me. Is this a Squire, a Fender, or PRS, Sire, G&L? Let's see. The box actually says it. And I'm excited. I really am. Because I'll explain to that in a minute. It's a G&L. Let me open it up and let's see what we got. Hopefully it'll be light enough in here. It's raining outside. The dear Lord's light is not really on, if you want to say. And light's not the same as sunlight. I hope I got the right one this time. Alright, let's see what we got here. Well, we got a lot of stuff around it. Wow. They really packed it. I got bubble wrap. I could bubble wrap my house probably. Alright, let's see how we can do this. I ordered this last Sunday, and this came in today from California. Gravy. This thing is in here. It's like a child-proof box. The only problem is, as you get older, your toys get more expensive. All right, hold on. I'm almost losing my balance here. All right. So here it is in the gig bag. So let's see what we got. Hold on one second, please. Gotta figure out where we're gonna put this box for now. It's raining outside, so it can't go into the shed a little later, but ooh. Don't worry, that's the bubbles popping. It's not the second coming of Jesus yet. Alright, so let's see what we got. They definitely put it in here. Man, they really closed this thing up, didn't they? Supposed to come Friday, but somehow it got stuck in California for a few days. Why? Who knows? Nice gig bag. G&L don't give you hard cases. I don't know why. But I believe G&L is a better made guitar than Fender, from my experience. Wow. Hold on. I want to check one thing first. I want to make sure I got the guitar I was supposed to get. Yep, this is it. So, it's a new used guitar. What does that mean? It's, oh good, I got those. Thank you, Jesus. It was new in 2023, and they sold it as a B stock because there were some problems with it. Maybe this is the Lord telling me when I got the blue one, remember? And it was brown. Here's one of the you can't even see the problem. Here. Okay. And here. Can you see that? Seriously. Wow. Sorry about the lighting. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch myself around so I'm sitting down with the guitar. I am going to plug it in. And at least it's not 10 degrees like it was the last time Fahrenheit. I think it's like 40 today. And we're going to see what it sounds like. So be right back. I hope I don't lose you. Okay, I'm back. And let's see how she sounds. I like the feel of it. And I can use some work on the sides, I think. So with these are MFDs pickups. And on my blue Squire, I wanted to install these in that. The problem was I would have to dig out the cavity, and I'm not at that point. So I figured, you know what? It might be better for me to go buy a G&L. But I was looking at the ones that are made in Indonesia. The problem was they go for like $670, $650. People are asking $550 for ones that are 6 years old. Now this, after going through that for a while, I got frustrated. So I wanted to look at the American ones. I always wanted an American one, but I just figured my playing didn't justify it. So, I seen this one at Las Vegas Guitars. And it's a B stock. Like I said, the two things wrong. You can't even see them. And I just put a watch on it. So they made me an offer, and I said, I gotta wait. I got 30% off. These things go for what, $1,750 new. This is new. It's a 2023, but they consider it old. So I'm gonna play something on it. I might not be good at it right now. Then I'm gonna go through G&L. I gotta tell you, God is so good, because the one thing I wanted, I'm looking at these. Hold on. Maybe I'm wrong. Because they look like vintage tuners. They are. Which, I didn't have vintage tuners till I got my Squires, and I really like them. So, to me, this is a blessing from God. I really believe that, because, like I told you, the blue one came as brown. And I do like this color. I was looking at getting another guitar with this color, but this is the one that came. So, let's see what it does. Alright, remember this, I just plugged this in, so. This is the bridge. I'm gonna have to make sure this thing is set up too. Because I can tell you right now, just looking at it, the pickups are way too far from the magnet, which that's how they usually do it, because they don't want you to hear the humming. Middle. I'll have to clean this thing up, I can tell you that right now. Alright, so I'm not going to really play this thing till I clean it up. 7.3 pounds. Here, let me show you the headstock. Why did I get a G&L? I love Fender. G&L is George Fullerton, who was one of Leo Fender's I'm gonna do a thing on that a little bit later. And of course L's Leo, because he couldn't use the name Leo no more, or Fender no more. Wow, this is so nice. And I didn't have to pay no tariff. Just check out the color of it. I mean, it's so beautiful. And it's 7.3 pounds. So, let's look at a couple other things. Man, I'm going to adjust. I might do this now. Adjust it. They gave you this. I would have bought the other one if they had it. The one made in Asia. Oh, what's this? Doubled. Oh, they tell you about the thrust rod. I got a certificate of authenticity from Leo's wife. Sorry, Miss Fender. And the specs. It's a 2023 Elder body, box steel with 6 saddles. They're brass, which is cool. 3-ply pick guard. MFD single coils, which I wanted. You put 1046s on it. And this is just me. I love my Fender. And I emailed Fender and asked them if I could put MFDs in there. And they really danced around me. They wouldn't give me a straight answer. Where G&L told me, look, you're going to have to probably dig it a little bit. So I was looking for something on there. I found the Better Business Bureau ratings. G&L is A. Fender's a C. Now, why don't people know about these guitars? Because there's a place where I live that sells them, but they don't sell them because nobody knows about it sells them. Because people like Jeff Beck didn't play them. Robin Trower, Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Okay? But Fender bent to those people what they want because it's a good way of advertising. That's my take on it. I was looking for, when I got a white American Strat, I was looking for a black Mexican Telly because I'm writing a book and I wanted to use those two. So I went to the local store that it's in my area to look, and while I was waiting for them, now I wanted white and black. I'm very much, in fact, the blue Squire got, it's unusual that I have something like it, but I like that color. So with that being said, I asked them while I'm waiting because they had to set up the Mexican telecast. I said, "You might you have a professional too telecaster? I'd like to check it out." They said, "Sure." It came out with Miami Blue, beautiful guitar, $1,800. Yikes! So I said, "Well, I'm not buying that now. It's out of my price range for this minute." And I go back and I play it, and after a while they get pissed at me probably, because I kept going back playing it. So one day I was in another local store, and I checked out a G&L. Same thing like this, except a different color. As soon as I put it in my hands, not even playing it, I could tell by feeling it. The guitar is a better quality guitar, hands down. And playing it, I was like, wow, what a difference. Like I said, these things are way too low. The strings are way too high, It's like night and day. Again, these things go for about $1,800. Okay, I got it for $1,250. I couldn't argue. It's new but used, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, Fenders are selling their guitars cheaper now because they have an overload. But with the professional too, they have a push pod thing on there. The problem is there's that much space in between. You're paying $1,800 for a guitar. Should it be like that? No. To me, I'm not gonna say any more about Leo Fender, but he's a genius. He didn't play guitar. But I'm gonna take this now. I like it, 7.3 pounds. It's heavier than my Squire, but this is it for now. So with that being said, in the near future, I don't know when, I got to do a couple other things. I'm going to set this up, quite obviously. We'll go into more of this. I can tell you this much. I like my Squires for the money I paid for them. But there's no comparison between this or my American or my Mexican. My American Strat, my Mexican Telly to them. You see that on YouTube. Well, this cost this. There's no comparison. There really isn't. Now, I know what I'm going to get into that later too. Because I'm going to do a Reverb buy on what I bought from Reverb. And I've really been blessed by God that I found halfway decent people who weren't trying to jerk you around. So you're going to go on Reverb. I would encourage you to try to buy from a store and just wait it out, because the private dealers are getting way too much money for what they want. And I'm just looking at this thing now. All right, with that being said, peace out. Know there's a plan for your life. You were created for this time. I'm Italian, what can I tell you? I don't know when I'll be back. I gotta do some stuff. I'm hoping I can set this up. I just like this guitar. It ain't that bad with the edges though. Alright everybody. Until then, rock on and jam on. And Jesus loves you.